You know, in the world of construction, something huge is happening. It's a shift so fundamental, it's kind of like giving builders a crystal ball. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a technology that lets us build the future not just once, but twice. I want you to think about something for a second. Imagine a world without all those costly construction mistakes, those surprise delays, the budgets that just seem to explode out of nowhere. For centuries, building anything complex has been a bit of a high-wire act, right? Full of guesswork and hoping for the best. But what if you could know for sure? What if you could build it all perfectly, right down to the last bolt, before a single worker ever steps on site? Because let's be honest, traditional construction is, well, it's a bit of a chaotic symphony. You've got hundreds of people, thousands of components, and just mountains of drawings and paperwork. And for the longest time, we've been trying to conduct this whole orchestra with a pretty old-school, blunt instrument. On one hand, you have the old way. We were working with flat 2D blueprints. Information was everywhere and nowhere at the same time, trapped in these different silos. The architect had their info, the engineer had theirs, you get the picture. And problems, oh, you found them on site, which meant expensive, last-minute fixes. It was a world of guesswork. But now, look at the new way. It's a total 180. We're talking about live, intelligent 3D models where all the data lives in one central place. We can spot a plumbing pipe about to run into an electrical conduit on a computer screen, not after the concrete's already poured. This is the massive leap from just hoping for the best to knowing for certain. So, what do we call this incredible new way of doing things? It's called BIM. And believe me, it is so much more than just a fancy 3D blueprint. BIM stands for Building Information Modeling, and that middle word, information, that's the absolute key. This isn't just a pretty 3D picture, it's a whole process. Think of it like a single digital brain for the entire project that holds every single piece of data, from the architect's first sketch to the manufacturer of a specific light fixture and even its maintenance schedule for the next 50 years. What you end up with is an intelligent, data-rich digital twin of the real building. So what does having this digital brain actually let you do? This is where it gets really cool. To understand BIM is to understand the superpowers it gives the entire construction team. And these aren't just small upgrades, they are absolute game changers. So take a look at this. This right here is a BIM model, what everyone's calling a digital twin. See every single beam, every pipe, every window. It isn't just a shape in a drawing, it's an intelligent object. If you could reach in and click on that red beam, you wouldn't just see a beam. You'd see its material, its load capacity, the manufacturer, its cost, everything. It's a complete virtual copy of the real thing, packed with information. And this breaks down those superpowers. First up, you get X-ray vision. It's exactly what it sounds like. You can peel back the digital layers of the building to spot where a pipe is going to clash with a beam before anyone even breaks ground. Then there's time travel. You can literally link the model to the construction schedule and watch a simulation of the building being built over time. It lets you optimize the whole sequence. Next up, prediction. The model can automatically generate an exact shopping list down to the very last nut and bolt, which gives you incredibly accurate cost estimates. And finally, and this might be the biggest one, it enables total collaboration. The model becomes the single source of truth that everyone, the architect, the engineer, the contractor, shares. The costly game of telephone is officially over. Now, I know this might all sound a little bit like science fiction, but this is happening right now on some of the biggest and most complex construction projects all around the globe. This isn't theory, it's reality. And you can see it's already been proven on the ground. We're talking about massive entertainment hubs like the Venetian in Macau, critical infrastructure like the Cathay Pacific Cargo Terminal, and highly specialized, life-saving facilities like the National Cancer Institute in Malaysia. In every single one of these cases, BIM is the tool in the background that helps deliver these huge, incredibly complicated projects on time and on budget. So when you boil it all down, all of this builds to one single, powerful idea. If you remember just one thing from this whole explainer, please make it this fundamental shift in thinking. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? BIM makes it possible for projects to be constructed virtually before they are physically built. For the first time in human history, we're building everything twice. Once in the perfect, manageable world of data, and only then, after every single problem is solved on a screen, do we build it in the real world. And that leaves us with a huge, exciting question for the future. I mean, think about it. When we take all that waste, all those errors, and all the expensive surprises out of the equation, what do we free up? We free up resources, time, and human creativity. So if we can build everything perfectly in the digital world first, What kind of real world can we build next? This has been our explainer on building information modeling, produced for Alpha Constructions. The future, it seems, is being built twice. Thanks so much for joining us.